Hello, I'm just going to be doing a little Vesteria subclass ranking because I haven't seen very many in a while. Yeah, definitely have new subclasses since the last time I've seen anybody really do a subclass ranking or any class ranking in Vesteria whatsoever. Definitely gonna be starting off with the regular classes, which is Hunter, Mage, and Warrior. To me, mages get like an A because just the base class gets an A only because I like magic and they're pretty powerful with their magic stuff. They're not super fast speed wise, but overall they can be pretty powerful. Hunters get like a B. They're slightly powerful, but they're mainly like agile, not super powerful. Could be if they really wanted to, but it's okay. As far as Warrior, they're also going to get a B because they're pretty powerful, but they're not super fast. Not really my favorite. As you can tell, I have like a slight bias. Sorry about that. Let's see. Starting off with Assassin. Assassin's pretty okay. I'm going to give it a B only because they're okay. They're not the greatest at this exact second. They're kind of just there currently. Let's see. Bard. I'm gonna just give Bard a D only because they're not super powerful. Their only main thing is that they support other people. Not really the biggest DPS kind of maker right now. Berserker. Let's see. Berserker gets an A for me because they're pretty strong for the most part. They can be super fast if they really wanted to. Definitely overall, they are pretty good for DPS. Cleric. I like Cleric. I'm gonna just give Cleric like a B. Not super powerful, not super not powerful. They're just kind of there currently. They're really good for Dragon Temple or any sort of, boss fights or anything, or whatchamacallit. I have lost of words right now. They're really good for dungeons, for reviving you, but that's pretty much it. They can have a little bit of DPS with the right stuff, but kind of mid. Knights, I don't really play Knights currently, and they're currently down at D because they're okay for like Mushpock, but otherwise they're like not really much you can do. Sometimes they're good for boss fights, sometimes they're good for super giant fights. Yeah. Kind of not full on DPS at all, so mainly just slight support for certain aspects. Paladin could be pretty good. I'm gonna give it a C because they can have pretty good AoE and everything. They can sometimes be DPS depending on the build, but they're kind of just there. As far as Ranger, I'm gonna give Ranger A because Ranger, I have a love for Ranger. Shadowmancer currently, both versions of Shadowmancer are getting superior because I know it's kind of busted, but it's also not fully out yet. Kind of have to be a part of the team or get special permission to use it currently. So yeah. Sorcerer, I'm giving it S tier as well because they're one of the top classes currently at the moment. Definitely good for some DPS. Definitely has AoE. Trickster, despite the nerf recently, still is coming out pretty much on top, out DPSing some classes. Overall, Tricksters are pretty good. I've seen several Trickster users recently, and I pretty much appreciate them. Warlock also still on top, pretty much DPS people. I have a bias towards mages. Sorry about that. Also, Songweaver, I'm giving it A because I have a bias towards Songweaver. Even though it doesn't do very much DPS, it still is great support overall. It can heal, it can defend. It's kind of like Bard, but slightly more powerful and can do more DPS. Yeah. So overall, this is my tier list. You can critique me all you want. This is just me. I have a bias towards mages because I love mages. Let me know what you would put differently, because everybody definitely has their own opinion. And yeah. Thank you for tuning in. See you next time. Bye-bye.